Hi, welcome to another video tutorial on trading. We are looking at synthetic indices, which has been my main assets that I trade. I do trade currencies as well, but my main focus is on synthetic indices. Like I've mentioned before in my other videos, the reason why I trade synthetic indices is because it's not affected by any fundamental news. Okay, so here it's only about the technicals. It's only about the technicals. Once you know the technicals, you are good to go. All right, that is all. So consider signing up for synthetic indices trading, and you are going to love it. Okay, all right. So enough. Let's go into the video. So we are looking at an asset which is volatility 25 index. The name right here at the top, volatility 25 index, and we are on the monthly time frame. Like we always do, we want to check from the higher time frame which direction market is moving, so that we take more of our bias in that direction. Okay, so looking at the monthly time frame now, we can clearly see that market is in a downtrend. This was a high, a low, a lower low, a lower high, and we are having a lower low. All right. Somebody said, why didn't you consider here? That is not too strong a structure for me. Here can be considered. This is a high, and then this is a low. Okay. So once we have established that, we know that market is in a downtrend, because in a downtrend we have series of higher lows and lower lows. All right. Market gives us that move. We keep breaking the lows and going to the downside, and that is what we have here on this particular asset. So let me draw on the chart so that it can be much more visible. So from here, I'm marking my area of support. So previously this area was an area of support which got broken right here, and price attempted to come back to retest it, and it has been successful. All right, so this is an impulse, a retracement, a very strong impulsive move, and we are getting a retracement. So what are you waiting for? So we are waiting for a long sell, actually, which will be an impulsive move to break this low at this point. Okay, this support at this point. So that is what we are anticipating on this asset. But it's not going to be today, tomorrow, but it's going to take a while, because this is the monthly time frame. So we are going to have this at the back of our mind in order to take trades in that direction. So we are looking for long-term sales, but we may get intermediate buys, okay, on the other time frames. So let's move to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we can clearly see that market is in a downtrend, like we depicted on the monthly. So this area has been an area of resistance, currently holding price to the downside, and this area was an area of support, holding price to the upside. Okay, so once we are still within the retracement phase. Okay, so we are anticipating some sales, the impulsive phase, to take out this low, and that is the direction we are going to trade in. All right, so we are looking for long-term sales and short-term buys. All right, so let me go to the daily time frame. We are going down. The reason we go down is to look for an area where we can take our entry to reduce our risk, because our money may not be that huge to be risking on. Let me remove this from here. So our money will not be that strong enough to be taking trades on the higher time frames. So on the daily, we could see that price has put in this area as an area of support. Okay, so that is an area where we have price being supported. We have a double bottom right here and price bought all the way up, and we are seeing some movement back into the zone. All right, though we haven't touched the zone, but price seems to be moving to the outside. We will investigate to know, because this wick right here is responsible for some of the move here, because I suspect this is a demand zone. Okay, so there will be another block that is causing price to move, because previously price bought from here. So once we've come, there will be a slight reaction, but on the long term we are bearish biased. So any opportunity we get to sell, we will strike it very hard. All right, so going down to the 4 hour, we keep scaling down to the 4 hour. To the 4 hour, what we could see is that there is this area of support that has been broken, which market didn't really retest. The retest couldn't quite get into the zone, but it sold off. All right, and we can see here market or price has broken this got of support. And actually I was waiting for a retest to the area that was broken, but it got violated. I lost on this trade. My stop loss was right here and I got hit. Then I know that market or price wants to push up a bit, and if it's pushing up, we are likely to see price push up into this area of supply, responsible for breaking this down area. Okay, so we are waiting for price to get into the area and see the possible reaction. If it gives us a sell confirmation, we are going to take our sell and then target this low for our take profits, and then we exit and wait for the next opportunity to trade. All right, so going down to the 1 hour, where mostly I take my trades, but sometimes I do go down to as low as the 5-minute time frame, or even sometimes the 1-minute time frame, but that is not what we are doing today. All right, so for entry confirmations, I can switch to any lower time frame I thought that gives me a better risk to reward. Then I take my trade from there. So this area is an area of supply, because we see a massive sell here breaking the low. So once price has failed to really retest this area and return, we know that price is just seeking more liquidity into the zone, or perhaps it can even fake out as though he's breaking it and then we get that sell. It's possible. All right, so we wait. Trading is more of waiting patiently until you have your confirmation. You don't strike. All right, so that is what we are waiting for. The bullish move is very strong. The candles are strong. The bullish moves, the bears are not interested at all. So let's see, perhaps they are all waiting here, like myself. I'm also waiting here. And let me put this across. Actually, I was thinking that once I know how to use the Fibonacci tool as well, so I was thinking once we get into the golden zone right at this spot, price was going to give us some kind of retracement or reversal to come and break this low right here, but that did not happen. You could see price has just violated the area and it keeps pushing to the upside. So we are waiting for this zone right at this spot. Okay, so going down to our 30 minutes, we see exactly the same thing. Okay, we see exactly the same thing. This was a trend line, sort of. Yeah, this was a trend line, nice trend line that market just broke out of. So if we were watching, we wanted to take a counter trade, we could have waited for some sort of a pullback and then a continuation. But because we are sell buyers, I was not even interested in the buys. Okay, So I'm waiting for the sell, because if I catch the sell, I can hold for long because of the monthly time frame. All right, so that is that for volatility 25. This is the 15-minute time frame, and then the area right here is where we are waiting to take our entry. So I can mark that down. As soon as price enters the zone, I'll look for a market structure shift. And then a return to a bearish or a supply zone, and then I'll take my entry from there. So I've marked the zone. Right as soon as price enters the zone, I'm going to hit my sell. So what I'll be expecting is this: as soon as price touches the zone, I want to see a low being formed, and then another push, which may be a failure swing or even a liquidity sweep into the area, and then a break of this low right here. Then I'll wait for some pullback right back, and then I'll take my shots. Okay, so this is one pattern I'll be looking out for when price enters the zone. All right, yeah. And another pattern can be a candlestick reversal pattern. If you know about evening star, morning star, bearish engulfing, I'm talking about bearish engulfing, inside bar candles, shooting star, and all those things. You can apply them when price enters into the zone. All right, so thank you very much. Once again, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button in case I release a video. You will get it right on time. So goodbye, see you soon. This has been Easy Forex. God bless you.